Hey guys, what's going on? My name's T-Zaltz. I'm here to play some Roblox and talk about my schooling career, you could say. So, I started off, I moved to this small town in Alberta. I was like 3 years old, right? Honestly, I gotta say, it's a great place. I do enjoy living here thoroughly. And I moved right in next to my elementary school. I can see it from my window, like, right now. Preschool, little place, downtown. You know, I had fun in preschool. Preschool was the fucking goat. Wish I could go back there and just play in the sandbox all day with like my old OG friends, bro. There was one friend I made in preschool that I still talk to. I saw him the other day. I still talk to him. I've known this guy for like 15 years of my life. I want to say that's an OG. That's a day one. Anyways, past preschool, past kindergarten, and I got to grade 1. Now I have a couple memories from grade 1, but definitely one of them was me flipping off one of my students, or one of my acquaintances. This guy's 0 and 17, bro. What the fuck is going on? I just flipped him off, and he told the teacher about it. But the way I did it was so strange, because we were playing with bingo sequins, and to slide one towards me on the floor, instead of extending my index finger, I just extended my middle finger, and I just like slid it towards me like that. And so he told the teacher, and I was trying to explain to her. I was like, yo, I just like slid it towards me. She wasn't fucking having it. Her name, we'll call her Mike Wazowski. She had a personality of a little small green prick, so that's what she gets. Grade 2 was nice. Honestly, my grade 2 teacher was probably one of my favorite teachers, even though I only saw her for about a third of the year, because the rest of the time she was just gone. Like, I had a sub for the latter 2/3 of my second grade experience. See, this is what I get for yapping instead of fucking playing. I was in a dark room, loud room, what can I get out? Can you fucking die, please? Thank you! Digging your butt, twin.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What? Start digging in your butt, twin. Where's the list, mate? Grade 3, I had this great teacher, and I also had this really good friend. Now, in grade 3 was the start of my meme culture. My rise. Oh, that was a tight shot, actually. I got really into, like, posting in grade 3, dude. We would talk to each other in YouTube poops, and dude, that motherfucker was he was a real one. But he moved away to a different province. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, dude. That guy was actually good. He was so nice. He was fucking hilarious, bro. Big T. We'll call him Big T. He's still a funny guy, bro. I can see his Instagram. So grade 3, I met this guy. This guy was named Kyle, right? I'm gonna call him Kyle because he also has a very generic name. I don't think he's gonna like me talking about him, so I'm just gonna keep it on the DL, you know. His name's Kyle, and despite his name, he's a Korean national, basically. Great dude. He's the smartest. He's actually one of the smartest people I've ever met, and I've known this guy for years. This guy's always been, his whole school career, he's basically been the shit. And I've known this guy since grade 3. Grade 4, so this is still all at the same school, by the way. I never transferred schools. I've been in the Catholic school system for so long. Grade 4, I had this kid with a learning disability in my class. Now, the thing about kids with learning disabilities is that if they're in your class, their learning disability gets transferred to you, dude. Like, if he's having a hard time in the class, everybody's gonna have a hard time in the class, all right? Like, if he's not doing something, if he's just fucking shit up, he's gonna fuck everything up, all right? So there was a couple times in grade 4 where for almost 30 minutes to an hour, we would just have to like deal with this kid's like tantrums. One of them was over like crayons and markers, and I'm like, bro, are you actually so fucking pressed about this right now? Like, you're yelling at this he's a great teacher, by the way. He had a very big family, and they all attended these Catholic schools. So he was like a legacy teacher, so they weren't gonna fire him. He was digging, bro. He was digging the party. What happened in grade 5? Ooh, grade 5 was part of my creative arc, bro. So in grade 5, I was in the summertime out camping with my cousin. And out camping with my cousin, we came up with a podcast, and it was gonna be called Creepers at 9, because we were both big into Minecraft at the time. I don't think that recording exists anymore, because we were both 12. I do wish it did. I do kind of want to hear that. We'll consider it lost media for now. Basically, that transformed into grade 5 me making an entire handmade comic book series that it was like free and just like the whole class could just come and read it. I think those are still there in her classroom. I think if I wanted to go like get those and look at those, I 1,000,000% could. Sorry guys, I got it for a second. Get the fuck out of my game! Ow! Oh. He got me, bro. He actually so got me. I'm doing good, bro. Come on. Me, Big T, and Kyle. Holy sh! Our grade 3 shenanigans, they were unrivaled to this day. I've never shenaniganed harder than I have with those people. I can't press W, bro. What the fuck is this? Oh, he actually shot me from back there. That's crazy. Grade 6, yeah, grade 6 was definitely the peak. So I still knew Kyle in grade 6, but we met up with this other guy. This other guy, let's call him R. Kelly. He was a very interesting person. He had a very interesting personality. He interacted with people very, I want to say, uniquely to me. He was a very unique guy. I feel like there was not a lot of people like him. And I feel like that's okay. I feel like the world doesn't need a lot more R. Kellys. I feel safe in saying that won't really be disputed by a lot of people. In saying that the world does not need more R. Kellys. Which I'm okay with. Dude, I'm gonna sit there and take it, bro. I do get a bit quiet here and there. I feel like that's one of my weaknesses. Is that I do get quiet and zoned out after a little bit of recording, which I should learn to try and mitigate by just still talking. I'm not trying to like actually content or clip farm. I'm just trying to. Bro, he still shot me through the wall. Good stuff.